Good evening. Today we will see the new power plant, that is hydroelectric power plant. So basically this is the topics which we will discuss in this PPT or a video lecture. It is the introduction, types of hydroelectric power plant, construction, working, advantages and disadvantages. So we'll start with the introduction. So what is the hydropower? What is an hydropower? It is a power derived from the energy of falling water or fast running water which may be harnessed for useful purpose. So it is the best example of the renewable energy source of irrigation. So this is not this is a renewable source of energy. Now what are the types of hydroelectric power plant? The first type of is the run of river hydropower, in which the facility that channels flowing water from a river through a canal or a penstock. Penstock is a long pipe, so through which the water will be impacted on a turbine. So it is used to spin a turbine or rotate a turbine. So run of river provides a continuous supply of electricity, base load, with some flexibility of operation. Second type is typically a storage hydropower. It is typically a large system that uses a dam to store water in a reservoir. Electricity is produced by releasing the water from reservoir through a turbine, which activate a generator. Now next is the pumped storage hydropower, which provides peak load supply, harnessing water which is cycled between a lower and upper reservoir by using the pumps. So we are using an external aid like pump to harness or to supply that water. Next is the offshore hydropower. So this is comparatively less use, but it is a growing group of technology that use tidal currents of a power of waves to generate electricity from the seawater. Now, construction of this hydroelectric power plant. Basically, here these are the different components, main components of the hydroelectric power plant. Here you can see its pictures. So first is the reservoir, second is the dam, third is the thrash rack, then gate, the penstock, the anchors, the powerhouse, turbine, generator and tail race. These all are important component of the hydroelectric power plant. Here you can say this is a dam, that wall we construct across the river, that is called as a dam. This is the backwater reservoir where we store the water. Then this is the control gate. Then this is the transformer, generator. This is the total powerhouse which converts that mechanical energy into the electrical energy. So what happens through this penstock? This is a long pipe. So a gradient will be given, the height will be given. So water will be flow through that penstock, and with very high velocity it will be impacted on this turbine blades. So it will start to rotate, and again the hydraulic energy will be converted into the mechanical energy. Kinetic energy is converted into the mechanical energy in the turbine, and then as the turbine rotates, it connects with this generator through a shaft. So generator will also starts to rotate, and mechanical energy will be converted into the electrical energy, and that will be supplied to the load lines. And whatever the water coming out from this will be flown into the river or tailways. Now what is the reservoir? It is a provided to store water during the rainy season. What is the dam? It is a wall or a structure of considerable height built across the river. So it will increase the storage capacity of the reservoir. Then what is the thrash rack? It prevents entry of debris into intake of a dam. What is the gate? Gate is used to control the flow of water from reservoir to the turbine through a penstock. What is a penstock? Penstock is nothing but a pipe which carries water from reservoir to the turbine house. The anchors are nothing but the concrete block to support the penstock. Powerhouse, it consists of an hydraulic turbine, generator, other equipments. Hydraulic turbine, it converts kinetic energy of water into the mechanical energy. Now generally Pelton-Wheel, Kalpan turbine, Francis turbine, these are the turbines which are commonly used in a hydroelectric power plant. Now what is the generator? It is the turbine shaft is connected with the generator shaft and it converts the mechanical work of the shaft into the electrical energy. What is the tail race? It is a way of water which is discharged from turbine to the river is called as a tail race. Now as I told you that how it works, so the dam is built across the river, so water will be stored behind that dam. Then when we release that water, the gravity causes it to fall through a penstock inside the dam. Now at the end of penstock, there is the penstock gives us a gradient. So through that gradient or height, water will fall on the turbine. At the end of the penstock, there will be a turbine propeller which will be rotated by when that high velocity water will be impacted on turbine blade. It starts to rotate. So it rotates or turns that turbine blades. The shaft from the turbine goes into the generator which produces the power. Now that power lines are connected to the generator that will carry the electricity. And whatever the water remaining, that will continue to pass through the propeller, through the tail race into the river. Now here you can see this animation is there. Now here this is the reservoir and this is the penstock. So when we open that gate of that dam, the water will flow through this penstock and it will impact it on that turbine blade. Now as this impacted on turbine blade with very high velocity, it starts to rotate. So first this is a potential energy. Potential energy is converted into the kinetic energy in a penstock. Now here in a turbine, the kinetic energy is converted into the mechanical energy as turbine starts to rotate. Now the turbine is connected to the genset through a shaft. As turbine starts to rotate, the shaft is also starts to rotate and the mechanical work will be converted into the electrical energy. Now by using this transformer and generator and transformer, whatever the electricity generated in this hydroelectric power plant will be transferred to the load centers. So load centers means where the electricity is get consumed. Now whatever the water coming out from this draft tube will pass through this tail race. So this is the working of the hydroelectric power plant. Now this is, you can see, this is the turbine and it is connected to generator through a shaft. So water flow with very high velocity will rotate that turbine blade and the kinetic energy is converted into the mechanical energy. And here as it is rotated with very high speed, it is connected with this generator shaft. This shaft also starts to rotate. So EMF will get induced and the mechanical energy will be converted into the electrical energy in the generator. So these are the various types of the turbines: Kaplan turbine, Francis, the Pelton-Wheel. These are the different types of the turbines which are used in the working of this hydroelectric power plant. Now we will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this hydroelectric power plant as a power plant as the last point. Now what are the advantages? So if you compare with the other type of the power plants, its operation cost is less compared to the other power plants. Due to this, cost of power generation per unit is also low. The second is these power plants are more reliable. So that will not affect, like if you see that if the coal is there, then availability is not there, then there can be a shortage. So starting and stopping of these plants takes very short time compared to the steam and nuclear power plant. Starting and stopping of these plants, the time taken to start and stop is comparative very less with the power plant, steam power plant and nuclear power plant. Then the life expectancy is very high. It is up to 50 years. Then these plants is having very high efficiency. These plants require less supervising staff if you compare uh, with the nuclear power plant or steam power plant, and there is no waste disposal problem like nuclear or thermal power plant. So no waste disposable problem like nuclear or thermal power plant. What are the disadvantages of this hydroelectric power plant? It depends on the rainfall. If in condition the rainfall is shorter, then there are chances that it may not get work if you do not have adequate water. So that is one of the disadvantages. Now a particular topography is required. A particular site selection is required in the case of the hydroelectric power plant. So that may be usually located far away from the place where we require an electrical power. So because of that, we require that site where the rainfall should be very high. There should be a proper storage of the water. So and other factor like the cost of that cost of land. So it depends on that topography of that land, and it may be located far away from the place where we required an electrical power. So where to require a long transmission lines. So transmission cost will be more in that case, and time required for development of such plant is high. Okay, thank you.